Yo, what's up guys, welcome to another video. Today we're gonna be taking our dude looking like this and we're gonna make him look like this, so let's get it. No guard, lever close. We're gonna create our baseline, which is gonna be midway through the C cup. It's gonna curve and come down. We're gonna start on the front part, slowly going back with a flicking motion and dropping the fade at the same time. Once you have reached the back, you're gonna slowly go up on the other side, always using the first line as your guide. Once you have come up a little bit, you're gonna turn your client around, take your clipper and finish that line all the way through. And you're gonna make sure that both sides are symmetrical as possible. Now with no guard, lever open, we're gonna create our first guideline by going a finger up. We're gonna be using a flicking motion and the line is gonna get thicker while we get to the back. Now with our number one guard, lever open, going another finger up, we're gonna be creating our second guideline. We're gonna be starting on the front with a flicking motion, going towards the back and making the line thicker whenever we get close to it. .5 guard, lever close, go up a little bit on this zone using a lot of flicking motion, and the reason that we're using a 1.5 lever close that is the same one as the one lever open is because we want to fade up without creating any type of additional lines. Now we just open the lever with the same guard and we're gonna go up a little bit more using a lot of flicking motion all around. Number 2 guard, lever close, go up a little bit more, but this time we're gonna over exaggerate the flicking motion because we're trying to connect the sides with the top part. We're gonna proceed with a clipper overcome technique, cutting all the excess of hair, and this technique is basically using a comb and cutting whatever is sticking out of it with a clipper. Another technique you can use to do this is the number 3 guard, lever close, and you're gonna go down to remove the bulky areas. Then you're gonna take the clipper and go up, this time really over exaggerating the flicking motion to finally blend the sides with the top part. With the 0.5 lever open, we're gonna erase this midline I'm showing you guys. We're gonna use a lot of flicking motion and the corners. This is not gonna fully erase it, but it's gonna help a lot. Now we just close the lever, still using the same guard. We're gonna finally erase this midline by using the corners and the flicking motion. With no guard, lever close, we're gonna erase the baseline by using a flicking motion and the corners of a clipper, and we're gonna do this all around. We might have to play with a lever, but it's gonna be mostly close. Now I'm just gonna play around with my 0.5, doing some detail work. This is a step you don't really gotta do, it's an additional one, but I like doing it, so I'm gonna just go back and do it anyway. Now with my trimmer, I'm gonna go ahead and remove all that bottom layer of hair, and I'm gonna make sure that whenever I'm going up and I'm reaching where the baseline was, I'm gonna use the flicking motion because I don't wanna go into the haircut with a trimmer and creating more lines. Now using my client's beard structure, I'm gonna decide where his beard starting point gonna be at, and then I'm gonna go to the other side and do the same thing as well, always using his beard structure as my guide too. Now I'm just gonna clean under the fade with my shaver using the flicking motion, and I'm sorry guys, I couldn't record the beard process because my phone died. Using the number 4 lever close, I'm gonna go with a grain on my client's front area, He say he don't want to line it up, but he does want to take a lot of bulk from this area because he want to rock that messy look that is trending right now. Now we're gonna line up the C-cup with the trimmer, and to do this we're gonna have to pick an ending point where you feel like the C-cup should end, and then you should decide where the C-cup should start and create a starting point. Then get these two together, and this is how you're gonna create a C-cup, a clean C-cup, without having to back it up too much. Now we are in our favorite part. We're gonna take the straight razor and we're gonna line up everything that needs to be lined up, in this case our C-cups. Using the thinning shears, we're gonna hit those bulky areas with them. Make sure you opening and closing them the right way, because you don't want to pull your client hair, and you don't want to overdo it either, because you don't want to leave bald spots. Now I'm gonna grab my styling powder. I'm gonna add some to my client's hair, and I'm gonna style it on the way he wants, which is adding a lot of volume on the top part. If you're wondering where you can get all these products, you can get them down in my description. Alright guys, this is the final result for our mid-fade. This is the before and this is the after, guys. This video has come to its end. I hope you like the video. I hope you're happy with the results. If you learned something, please like the video, because it's gonna help me get to other people who want to learn too. If you want to get to see future videos, subscribe and hit the bell, you already know, and see you on the next one. Peace.